Hey guys, Bridget here. In this video, we're going to talk about how to select the perfect color palette for your next web or UI UX design project. Now, we're going to examine some examples like the Stripe website, which we are seeing right now. And we're also going to talk about design systems and basically what you should focus on when it comes to the psychology of color. So first of all, the very main thing to consider is what you want to communicate when it comes to the color palette. So for example, right here we are in the Figma design system Figma file, and as you can see, their main colors or these ones right here, and then they also have special colors and colors which are more focused on the UI UX side of things and accessibility. So when it comes to the main colors, in this case, they have a variety of colors, so they didn't want to necessarily stick to one or two main colors. And this is a strategic decision in their case because they are a multifaceted design company. So utilizing multiple colors communicates first of all flexibility, and also it's a very open type of communication. So they're not dialing it down and associating themselves with just one or two colors. And that is essentially because they reverse engineer their audience and then they managed to make this decision, which personally I think worked out really well, not only for their interface, but particularly for their marketing. So even if you look at their website and any marketing asset, even the thumbnails in their YouTube videos, this works really well. So again, the colors that you're going to utilize are not strictly related to specific color psychological association. Now that is definitely going to be important. For example, if you work and if you noticed tech or even online banking companies, they tend to use colors like blue, but you don't necessarily need to stick and adhere to that specific color. So you always need to basically make your own judgment when it comes to that, and you're going to develop your design taste that you work on projects, and the more that you're exposed to that specific niche. But overall, color theory, I believe to some degree it's over-engineered sometimes. And that's why I wanted to bring you some other examples like Stripe. In this case, they have this beautiful gradient, which is also animated. And what this communicates to me, again, is openness and innovation and really something which is different than the regular traditional just single color brands. Now, I'm not bashing single color brands at all. In fact, that can be an incredibly good and solid solution, which for the very most amount of brands that works really well. But I just want to show you like some other perspectives, some other dynamics which you can consider. So even here they have these beautiful gradients that they're utilizing in their icons. And although the main call to action color is this blue with a hint of purple, they do have a lot of different colors for the different sections of their company. So as you can see over here, if you go under products, you're going to notice that they have all sorts of different sections. So billing is utilizing yellow and green, while payments it is utilizing more of purple and light blue tones to it. So even this alone can help me understand which section are we talking about, and based on that I can go ahead and also further reinforce some visual connections to particular areas of the brand. So you can see that this is not an approach that is being widely used. And I'm not saying that you should use this approach in next project that you work on or the next brand that you're building, but just to let you know the behind the scenes logic and really like what some of the big guys are doing and how you can approach the same principles from a high level in your next project. Now let's talk about another great example, Apple. Apple for very most part, keeps a light theme, so big focus on white. And then they're utilizing color in a strategic way. So as you can see over here, even if we analyze this top hero section, you can see how it really stands out due to the color and also the animations, of course, make a lot and add a lot to this. But we have the colors being used in a strategic way, and then the main dark color is being used over here, call to actions or blue in this case. And overall, the communication is really clean, really minimal, and the way that you utilize color, even here to create distinctions in this section. So for example, iPhone 16, it's one of the most sold products that they have. So that is the reason why they're making and giving so much visual emphasis to this section. And they're utilizing color in a strategic way. So overall, you should really try and always think outside the box when it comes to utilizing color in your project, and see color as another tool in your toolbox in order to make the project not only stand out from a visual perspective, but to communicate better with the target audience. Think about always about reverse engineering. What is the target audience looking for in this brand ideally? So what is the ideal end result, and try to reverse engineer like what would be like the best approach for us from a color and brand identity perspective, so we can give them what they want. And you're going to notice that a lot of the times it isn't going to be a fixed rigid rule around you should always utilize blue, for example, because blue communicates this in a specific way. Sometimes those rules are good, but you should always as a chef, understand the pros and cons of each and every ingredient, and after that, make your very own choice as to how to blend those ingredients together. And that is what mastery really is like. You should absolutely learn the theory, have a solid grasp of it, but then don't be afraid to sometimes break the rules or just bend them towards the ideal project that you're working on. So I hope this video was helpful. If you want to learn more about design, I have several videos, or actually almost 1,000 videos on my YouTube channel entirely for free, as well as courses to help you bring your design skills to the next level. And I'll see you in the very next video.